There is an old saying, the church attributes it to St. Chrysostomos, the golden tongue one. But I think he got it from Stoicism. And in Stoicism, one protects oneself from one's thoughts. The quote is something like this: it's one thing to let a bird fly over your head. It's quite another thing to let the bird make a nest in your hair and raise its young there. I'm constantly struck in my own life by how often a thought will come, and I will hold on to it like Gollum or Smeagol, I guess it was, holding on to the ring, my precious, even though by holding on to it, death might come. It's like holding on to a chunk of broken glass tightly, and it cuts your hands. And that's, I think, the way it is with thoughts. They come across us, we can't help it, they pop into our mind. We can't help the thoughts that come into our mind. But we can make decisions about how long the thoughts stay and what we do with them. And over again in my own life, I have seen me have a thought, seen myself have a thought, and I just hold on to it. And I nurse it, and I warm myself by it. I warm myself by the fires of the thought and burn myself by doing so. And I'm learning very slowly as I age to let go of the negative thoughts, to take them into inquiry, as Byron Katie suggests, and ask myself the 4 questions. And I've been asking the 4 questions about my thoughts, my anxious thoughts, for so long that it's automatic. It happens so quickly I don't realize I've done it, which is wonderful. And the 4 thoughts that she suggests are these. It's called The Work by Byron Katie, and it was taught to me by Caitlin Frost, an expert in the field. And the 4 thoughts are these. Is it true? The anxious thought. Write it down in quotes. Is it true? The next question. Can you be absolutely sure it's true? The third question. How would you react? How do you react when you think the thought? And the last question is, who would you be without the thought? I've done this with my thoughts thousands of times. And the last question is always the same. Peaceful. Just be peaceful. If I didn't think the anxious thought, if I didn't spend time with it, I'd be peaceful. The daily sip. Not so daily. Just a sip. Issue number 1.